Today let's talk about Torbjorn. Torbjorn is a builder-based hero that builds turrets in order to control choke points and to control objectives. As per usual, I'll go over matchups, skills, and some basic tactics. He's an incredibly dynamic player to play, so let's get started. His name's really hard to say, so I'm just going to call him this guy from this point forward. This guy's basic ability is to build tracker turrets, which will shoot your enemies and can be upgraded to a level 2 turret. His ultimate will upgrade it further, as I'll explain later on. After you build the turret, you have to whack it with your secondary fire in order to upgrade the turret. It takes a few whacks, so don't just whack it once and run off. You want to position this thing out of line of sight, kind of around the corners, so that when the enemy team runs past, they get whacked in the back with it. If the turret ever gets damaged, you can whack it with the hammer to repair it back up to full. Try to keep it alive. You don't have to stay with it and continuously whack it. Just try to keep it up. His primary fire weapon is a rivet gun. It does decent damage, especially if you nail a headshot or you've cast your ultimate. Use this along with the turret in order to control those choke points or to flank an enemy while they're focusing on your turret. You'll also have the ability to throw armor packs on the ground for you yourself or for your allies to pick up in order to give themselves a little bit of armor. You're not really a healer, but it does help. And finally we have your ultimate, which will increase your turret's damage, increase your attack speed, and also increase your health pool and shield pool. This is a nasty ultimate, especially if the team's gotten around to you with the patrol and you want to take them out from behind. You can easily wipe a group with this ultimate. Turret placement and management is the main tactic for this guy. It's all about where you place and how smart you are with your turrets. In this example, I place it just behind the enemy payload, so as the team comes around, they get hit in the back with it. This allows me to run away, let that turret mop up its goods, and then go place a turret for future use. Now when you place a new turret, your old one gets diminished. So don't think that you'll have 2 turrets floating around out there. Also, your turret makes great bait. While they run in and try to kill your turret, you can flank them with your rivet gun, shooting them in the back. This guy's very hard to handle if he's controlled well. But be sure to keep in mind, this guy's the definition of point control. You don't want to pick this guy if you're attacking, because it takes too long to set up. Use this guy to hold points, not get points. Now for some matchups. This guy's fantastic against mobile characters. His turrets are auto-tracking, making him perfect against people like Tracer, Genji, and Lucio, who are usually too fast for you to track normally. There have been plenty of times when Tracer has blinked right on top of me, and I've been able to bring her down just because my turret picks her up even though I never saw her. Genji also has trouble with darn it, I can't say his name. Little guy. Genji also has trouble with him because he can't deflect the bullets from both you and the turret at the same time. He's a single-focused character, having trouble dealing with the turret and your rivet gun. And Lucio relies on his speed in order to evade enemies. That doesn't work well against a tracking turret. But you do horrible against static characters like Para, Widowmaker, and Junkrat. Para can rain death on you from above and snipe your turret out with her grenades or with her ultimate ability. Widowmaker is a sniper and will be looking for your turret if she doesn't have a healer to be focusing on, while Junkrat's ultimate is designed for taking you out. You're a siege master. He's anti-siege. It's just the way it works. So, some key things to remember. Don't put your turret out in the open. Use its ability to have its back up against the wall or slightly out of sight so it can ambush unsuspecting prey. Don't choose this dwarf if you're trying to attack. He takes too long to set up. He can't push very well. Now once you've captured, if it's a capture and hold scenario, he is great because he gives you static defense. And finally, I'd say this. Your ultimate ability is not just for your turret. Don't forget to attack with it as well. Your rivet gun gets more powerful, you get more powerful, and your hammer gets more powerful. Also, I kind of thought of this as an afterthought. Drop armor packs. Don't build up 200 scrap and never drop them around. You're a great substitute for support if your support is dead. I hope this guy was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Peace out, and I'll be posting more later.